you gotta have this mentality that you're the best. Like, if you're better looking, it's like you have to think to yourself and thinking of other other people in this world that, you know, let's say, hmm, you're better looking than I am smarter, and right, and say if someone's smarter than you, okay, I beat you in street fight, and say, oh, you are stronger than I am, you are better looking than I am, good, I'm smarter. Like, I'm not promoting arrogance, but we have to have some sort of mechanism, like some sort of uh, way that we cope with reality, right? And the thing is, depression is just too common in men in this backwards words, in this backward world that we live in. So, and and also, this is basically how you should raise a son if you were to have a child, especially a son, right? You don't want him to be weak, and we never know what will happen in our lives, and we should want our son in the future. If you don't have a child right at the moment, we should we should want to raise our sons as capable as possible, as capable of a man as possible. You know, maybe you don't have the best genetics, so in terms of looks, that's okay. Just keep working out and maintain your body fat lower than 15%. Most optimally will be lower than 12 or 11% body fat. Just work out, that will, you already know, that will give you better jawline here, and broader shoulders, and all the desirable traits in males that women find. And I'm not a person who gives advice in dating life, but just think about it with little common sense, uh, that my relationship dynamics will be much better and much easier and much smoother if the other one, so that is the female that I will have to deal with, she should she should know that many other females want me, so that in that case, and most likely most likely only in that case, will she respect me or respect you more, right? So and I discovered this I am the best mentality just so too many times. Like, it it's repetitive in athletes, like former champions like Khabib, and former champion Andrew Tate. These people have something in common, that they interviewed even before they became champion or before they became famous. There are clips of their interviews that them saying that, oh, I already knew that I was going to be champion. Things like that. You know, I read this article the other day that fighters and delusions, those two things are inseparable, right? So being deluded is uh, how would you say it? In the most superficial sense, being deluded is bad, right? But um, just one layer below the surface, it is for our good, like more often than we think it is. Um, I don't know if this is going to be a good analogy, but I hope this helps your understanding of this concept. You know, Conor McGregor. Many people know, and as far as I know, he's not in a good state as of fighter itself, as of now. But Conor McGregor, he was deluded first, and then he pushed himself to achieve that delusion. That is to put it simply. And this is for many other great ones, great fighters like Michael Bisping and Israel Adesanya, people like that. You know, casual people tend to say that when after some sort of loss, many of these fighters will do a little interview saying that I could have got over it if the referee didn't stop it, something like that. And you know, like I said in the beginning of this video, it is sometimes a good way to cope with reality, right? Um, yeah, 100% reality is in the deeper sense, it is not 100%, and I'm not even playing, I'm not even joking, because think about this: the 100% reality is only reality in that same moment. And if we are quick enough in terms of our improvements, and we apply self-improvement every day, and if we are fast enough, that 100% reality is gone in a matter of, sometimes in a matter of 1 or 2 days, or simply 1 week. Not all the time, but sometimes about 1 week is enough to get rid of that so-called 100% reality. So yeah, and also now I am paraphrasing what Andrew Tate said recently. He said something like this, that the society nowadays, they just promote this sort of personality, that the society doesn't like men or any individual speaking with self-convinced tonality, or very self-assured man is simply disliked, and is just looked down upon so many times in this matrix. So the point here that I wanted to make is, it is for our good to think that we are the best. Like, just think you are the best, and put in the work later. Not like later, but first you have to think you are the best, and you have to push yourself to fit in that category that you just defined yourself as. Yeah, like I said, I find this, I discover this very often, like too many times. I mentioned this about athletes, but also in musicians, I find this sort of a pattern, because there's this great guitarist, slash composer slash musician in Korea. He's in his 50s, and he showed up on TV, this TV program. It's like most about 10 years ago, and he told a little story about when he was in middle school. That's like when he started playing the guitar, and he was so obsessed. He was obsessed with being popular amongst the girls. So he, because he was not like this good-looking guy, like his looks is below average, I guess. So he wanted to be so good at guitar, and he used to tell even lies to the like classmates that like I can play the guitar, like things like that. And then behind closed doors, when he was by himself, he would just push himself to practice the guitar for like long hours. So 1 or 2 months after that, he performed in a open mic in his school, something like that. So yeah, this is not, so that is to back up my theory that it is not just my theory. I find it too many times, and I thought this would be helpful to remind you guys, and this also to remind myself that mentality. Yeah, please leave comments below what you think, and if you agree or disagree in some sense, please let me know your opinions. And lastly, uh, I am King David, and in this channel we talk about semen retention, temperance, self-improvement, and spiritual growth. As of now, I am on, for some of you that may be curious, as of now I am on 296 or 97 days of semen retention. Okay, let's stay strong, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another one very soon. Bye. Peace.